Previously.
Working and living together, you're always going to butt heads sooner or later.
I'm such a moody bitch. Carry on like a psycho.
When me and Jayde have a fight, it's on.
Savage.
It's like having a sister and a cousin and a best friend at the same time. But of course, you don't always get along with your family.
We got this.
We've got a rough idea where we think this leak might be. We're setting a float line for tomorrow morning so we can come back and drop straight in on it, get more time on the bottom.
Houseboat is now in 40 bits. You might start with plan A. Stop! That'll quickly go to plan B.
Communication, guys, what the fuck?
Then C.
Right, see how this plays out, shall we?
Then D. And before you know it, you're at plan Z. It's just a pile of rubble. So painful, and it's in the worst place ever.
What a piece of shit.
North Queensland. And this is what remains of the concrete houseboat. Team Salvage has split into teams. Luke, Dan, Jayde and Ellie will remove the remains of the houseboat from the mangrove jungle. Mr. Bent will mind the house. He's too unwell to sniff about in the mangroves. And Jordan has returned to the islands to finish the underwater pipeline job. He'll join the rest of the squad later. The houseboat has turned into a nightmare. It's psychological warfare. Team Salvage versus the mess.
This job is proving to be a bit harder than we thought. We've only got to go another 4 metres. I think it's going to be the hardest part of all. Just the angle, pull, and just trying to grab on it. It's been difficult.
Well, we're going to thread this here big-ass black rope all through it like a giant spider web, make a bow here and thread it back through itself and hook it on, and hopefully we grab most of this small shit.
So hot. My hair's sticking to my face.
The Whitsunday's humidity is not helping.
How hot and sticky and humid is it where that houseboat is?
Yes, and it stinks. It's just gross.
Yeah,
Definitely
like-
don't want to be here tomorrow, so let's just get it all done.
Exactly. We don't want to go back there. It smells like off seaweed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You just stand there and you got like sweat dripping off your face.
Yeah.
No good.
The good news is the cousins are no longer arguing. But how long will that last?
I think the hate factor is pretty high on this job. I'm not liking it. I've got a pretty big tolerance for this kind of gear. The crew don't.
When our angle's not perfectly straight, the winches don't spool right. And we've only got, a couple of turns on the barrel.
Well, if we got to take 2 turns and then unspool it, neaten it up, and take 2 turns,
Yeah.
It's not like we're doing 50 metres, we're just going this fast.
Yeah. So I guess the longer the cable can be,
Yeah.
the easier our job's going to be.
Put it maybe going through the fucking bow there. Back to me, and I'll thread it around here and it's tied off the side.
The winching strategy is to create a rope net, trap the pieces of concrete in it, and then slowly tow it all out.
Like knitting Nana's scarf and then just bunch it all back up and try and reef it up in one hit.
Right, Ellie, can you help me get Christopher in his position? Ellie and Christopher are a match made in heaven. When she first started, she was really nervous. It took her a bit to get her head around the operations of it.
Yeah, looks good.
But as time goes on, she's owning it. She rants about him all the time. It's like, did you see Christopher doing that? Me and Christopher did this, me and Christopher did that. I reckon she'd take him on a date if he could fit in the restaurant.
Good job. Good job, perfect. Come on, you big heap of shit. 1 bit. All the way.
I'm really hoping it comes out easy, but experience tells me nothing is easy.
The line of winching is straight through those dead mangroves. And there's still hundreds of kilograms of concrete to come out.
I like it. I like it.
He likes it.
He likes it.
He likes it.
Because we're pulling on such a fuck line, make sure you stay behind that all the time.
This is the dangerous bit. If a bit snaps, it could fly off anywhere, so we've got to be a little bit careful, so we'll keep back from this.
It's no work of genius,
Oh, it's just a beautiful thing, isn't it? Have a look at it.
but they're off to a good start.
Go, you good thing. Get out of here. Yeah. Come on. Do it like you do when you're
That's the
betting
spool.
men.
Come on. We're getting it. We moved it shitloads.
But now there's a problem. The concrete is stuck behind a tree stump. They need to reset the winch line and change the angle. What is going well is Jordan's pipeline fix. The clamp is on, the leak has been sealed.
How much pressure's on that sling, you reckon?
Now there's not, since she moved, but
All right. So all we'll end up doing is probably get this other cable down there and rip it out.
yeah, okay.
How big's the tree?
It's not too big, it's just, you can see that's what it's trying to pull on.
Yeah.
And that's like the last thing that it's hooked on.
Okay. We'll get this up a bit more, and then we'll get the other winch cable down there, hook it up, and just tear it. Yep.
It's gonna come off.
Shit.
The rope net we've created hasn't quite done its job as expected. One of the big chunks has fallen out the back, and we've only got half the load we expected.
All right, what I want you to do is we'll get in the Christopher, then we'll just drive it straight up the driveway, and we'll drag all this shit up. Righto, Ellie. Righto. He's up. Righto, hold it there.
That is one big mess. Are you gonna untangle that?
Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, we got some. Christopher just did it with raw horsepower.
What's under there? Any TVs? Mine's broken at home.
Sticks.
We are really down to old school techniques, probably how the dudes built the pyramids back in the day. We are down to using sticks for levers, rocks to give us more leverage, and bits of wood that we found on site to create some slides to allow these concrete chunks to slide out easier. The easier they are to slide out, the less load we need to put on it, and the slings can actually hold.
Want to just jam it under there as far as you can get it. Not next to my thing, though. Like over that way a little bit.
This whole thing's gonna be like this.
Yeah, it's all crumbly.
We almost need to fucking carry it all out piece by piece.
It's about as messy as it gets. But there's a calling behind the chaos. Waste removal, environmental regeneration.
I don't even know if we're ever gonna get a fucking sling under it.
No, that's the problem.
The whole piece, as we pull it, it's just gonna get smaller and smaller. How can we get this fucking thing out of here effectively? Ellie!
Jordan, just in time.
They're ready.
Old Jordo's back on site, and his timing couldn't be better.
This thing has gone pear-shaped. They're starting to carry it out on their shoulders, lugging out piece by piece of concrete. I'm wishing I could just turn around and go get back in the water.
Come on, I'll be like, you cheese back with coming.
Jade decided that she'd bet me $50 I wouldn't eat this manky-ass mangrove worm. I decided I would.
It's not a normal worm.
Go on, eat it.
Oi.
No water.
I was gonna do it for 700. She said yes.
This thing tastes like crap. Tastes like the smell of the mangroves. Tastes like what we're working in that we hate. It's chewing it up. It's like chewing a handful of sand. It's not nice, but get a good laugh out of everyone. Get the morale up. Get everyone happy again. Get back into it. Keep working.
That's why I love you. You would do that, wouldn't you? Yeah, okay, $50.
Now you better bust your hole, because I just entertained you.
If there's someone that's going to eat a worm, it's definitely going to be Jordan. You can always count on him to eat something gross or do something gross. He's the one to go to. He's the one that will definitely do it.
The worm has turned team morale around. It's on with the messy work.
Yeah, it's definitely not rocket science what we've got to do. It's just hard work.
I'd rather watch a game of cricket.
Don't ever say something silly like that.
As much as I hate cricket, I agree with it. I would rather sit through a 5-day test match right now.
Like, oh, this is heavy.
Get out, Ellie.
It's not going anywhere.
Keep going, you'll get it. Yep, the hook will go straight through that. Good to go. Fucking machine. You gotta work in an office. Best office in town.
Do not even go there right now. I quit. Walk up that hill to the nearest office.
Oh yeah, it's a fair walk.
They're hating on me because we always get the hard jobs. The best bit is when we actually succeed at it. That's when the joy comes back.
Right, we're good to pull.
Yeah.
Good to pull.
We got one sling under. Give it a go. Let's start winching again.
Yeah.
All right, team. Time to get some war paint. Get the fuck back into it.
You know, he gets back on site, the mood elevates, they start face painting, they make headgear out of weeds, they do the weirdest shit.
It's just so we blend in down there so no crocodiles come and get us.
You done?
Really? I'm gonna perfect this stuff. Big ouch!
Epic!
Yeah.
Rum hitter! Fuck your phone up!
Yeah, we are. You're wearing the boat on your face.
All in an effort to keep everyone rolling and keep the motivation high and keep everyone's fun factor in check.
Righto. We got this, gang. Fuck yeah. Fuck this concrete houseboat. Come on, you good thing. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, gang. Look at this pile of madness right here. Yo. Righto, Ellie. Righto. He's up. Look at our fucking pile. Yeah, fucking badass. Fuck you, pile. Get on this pile.
It's been a massive, dirty, hard day.
I'm getting an office job.
They will not let you in an office, Jordan.
Luke's salvage crew is going to be left with one member.
My salvage crew's full of pussies by the sound of it, eh?
There's a little bit of clean-up to do tomorrow, but essentially the job is done.
Well done, team.
We get home and realise that we can't go into the shack like this, so we've got to have a hose off, finding mud in spots where it probably shouldn't be.
Jordan! I'm going to fucking kill you!
Jordan. Bloody Jordan. He's always on. He's always doing something that's annoying or something that's pisses me off.
Jordan's tattoo on his ass, I mean, LOL. I mean, course that was something he would want to do.
The old arse cheek tats. I was fairly young. One of my friends decided to buy a tattoo gun on eBay. My neighbour was actually tattooing my arse cheeks, and my mum walked in and punched him straight in the chops. Gave him a beauty. Kicked me out of the house. Couldn't go home for a couple of weeks, too scared. I was going to get a clip under the ear.
Righto, team. It is best on ground voting time.
Who got best on ground, Logie?
Well, we're going to have a vote. Are we voting? We're going to get a slip of paper. Everyone put a name on it. Throw it in the hat.
Right.
It's the only way.
Can you vote for yourself?
No. No way.
I am.
You vote for yourself.
Fuck yeah.
Righto.
So you crawling around the mud all day?
No, that's right. On this particular one, winner takes all happens to be a full body massage.
It's kind of like Luke's version of employee of the week or employee of the month, but it's our version of it.
Put your voting for best on ground. Can't vote for yourselves.
Where's the hat?
We don't have a hat. We have Ellie's Strictly Curls Salvage Remedy Hair Potion. Yeah. Weapon.
There's definitely no point in voting. It should just go to me. It should always go to me.
There we go. Best on ground for today's salvage from hell. Here we go. Dan. No, Dan's got one vote. Jordan, because he ate a worm.
$50.
I did bet him $50, but let's just say he's never going to see that $50.
I reckon half vote Dan, half vote Jade.
You can't do half votes.
Well, apparently some muppet has. So, like, there's fuck all we can do about that one. Winner takes all. Winner gets a massage.
Ah.
Right, here we go. Fucking nail-biting suspense here, people.
The noise coming out there last night.
The Salvage Shack, Ellie Beach.
Oh, the washing machine was on balance.
He reckoned there was an airplane coming out of the room last night.
He thought it was a washing machine at the start.
Yeah, it was like the washing machine was unbalanced. Yeah, it's not my fault the rooms aren't soundproof. And the rooms are rocking, don't come knocking. Isn't that what they say?
I told you, Luke.
You didn't tell him you screamed at him.
Like the machine was unbalanced, that's all.
What, the washing machine?
Yeah, I thought it was still that.
I didn't think we had a load of washing on, but clearly we did.
Washing machine with a pair of work boots in it, maybe.
Why are you so happy this morning? I never hear you laugh this early.
Because Dan makes me laugh.
I did wonder, though, that it was a short spin cycle.
I actually really don't like living in this house right now. I thought I'd wake up and this wouldn't be the conversation going around the table, but unfortunately it is. Just pretend I can't hear it.
Team Salvage is close. They've known each other for years. But how close is too close?
While I love living with all this crew, it's just the house is still a little bit too small. You definitely can't get away with anything.
1, 2, 3. Got me good.
Luke, Jayde and Ellie are back in the mangrove jungle.
Trail of destruction.
Therein lies the answer to who won Employee of the Month yesterday.
What's Dan and Jordan doing today when we got stuck with this bullshit? Mud.
Hey, Dano. What? How long's this gonna take?
I don't know, half an hour, 45. I got best on ground, so that's what I get.
Dan has dragged Jordan along for company.
I'm getting a bit bored. A bit weird sitting out here.
Bit strange, eh? Coming with a bloke. There's another bed in here, you dick. Use this one. Yeah, in Into it. Keep
No one in their right mind would want to be back on that job.
Keep coming. Aim for Jade.
But we're so close to the end, we just got to suck it up, get it done, go to the next one.
Bit more. Right. Yep. Just a little bit more. All right, stop. Good job.
This is harder than driving Christopher.
Yeah.
Christopher's an auto. This manual stuff is quite difficult. Especially with a big car like this.
Is this still weird?
No, not weird at all. What are you doing?
Righto. Keep going. You got it. Stop. Yeah, we got it.
Weather?
Good job. Good fucking job. Well done, team. Good job.
This is what the houseboat used to look like, before and after. The owner will take over from here as per the contract.
I hope the boys have some good news about the next job because we really need an easy one after this.
Employee of the Month Dan and massage buddy Jordan are on their way to recce their next job.
I have pretty limited information on this job. Word on the street is it's half a cabin cruiser. It should only take a few hours.
Get this thing out. Bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Bigger.
Yeah.
Definitely got 2 floats and
It's not going to be going out on that
58.
half-sunk pontoon.
The Belle Canto is a write-off, and they won't be able to use Christopher to winch it out. It's a water job.
was just
Just a little bit of debris.
top section, like a little bit of the bridge or a little bit of the
Yeah, that's at the top of a fly bridge there, isn't it? Windscreen for a fly bridge, is it? Oh, no, it's not.
front end, mate. Completely torn in half, man.
That's not going to be easy at all. Who the fuck told us salvaging's going to be easy? This thing's huge.
This is not a half cabin. This is half a boat.
It's not going to be easy. It's wedged up on the rocks. It's high and dry. The cyclone surge has pushed it a long way up.
So, Jordan, what do you reckon of the new boat that we found?
She's fucked.
This is one big broken
Mess.
mess. And it's here.
This was a big boat once upon a time.
Down. Was.
Was. Ain't no more. Well, my worry is if we even get this off, we're going to need something serious to keep it afloat. It's just going to sink.
Problem where it being is right now, it's the pressure from the storm has pushed it right up, right out of the tide line.
I suppose we better talk to the captain and tell him what it is.
Yeah,
What it really is.
Absolutely nothing in our favour for this.
Not what he thought it was.
Nowhere near.
Yeah, don't really know how Luke's going to respond, but I think he'll probably just laugh it off, as he does with most things. Ring Luke and tell him the bad news.
Me?
Yeah.
Paper, scissors, rock for it.
I know.
Oh, boom! Best of 3?
Nah.
Oh! It was up to me, I'd light it on fire and run away.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke.
Yeah.
This thing's a big heap of shit. It's
How big are these for shit?
It's a half a cat. Half a plywood, bondwood cat that's missing a hull, which is upside down now on the deck.
Okay, is it floatable?
No.
no,
Not even with floats?
no.
Oh, with a shitload maybe on a tide that
It is that much. of a-
cyclone tide.
Yeah.
How heavy is it?
A few ton at least.
More than that.
Ton.
At least.
More.
At least. And it's a big, smashed up heap of mess.
We need a solution one way or another.
Yeah, it's sort of a
It's a bargee.
I'm
Maybe-
not about to say, yeah, that train's too hard, just don't even worry about it, but we just don't roll that way.
I was kind of hoping for an easy one on this one, but when are they ever?
Funnel Bay, it breaks my heart coming back to this place. I was really hoping I'd never have to come back here ever again.
fuck. Fuck, it's big.
There's no infill.
Fuck.
It's like, are you for real? That's not half a cabin. That's a full salvage. That's going to take longer than 5 minutes.
So the plan will be today is just to cut it into as many pieces as we can that we can deal with. Just start cutting it into bits.
Plan is, with this half cabin, boat cabin thingy, is to cut it up with a chainsaw into little bits and tie floats onto it, make rafts and tow little bits off one at a time.
Pretend it's boot camp. Working on those legs.
That's it?
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going to try and dodge all the bits and pieces, all the metal, all the rocks, all the wires. Otherwise the chainsaw is just going to keep going blunt.
That blade's fucked, mate. Screw.
We're going to spend the whole day sharpening.
Oh, I clipped a screw. There's shit just hidden everywhere in there. It's hard not to. Put the screw off, fucking blunting the blade before it gets any more blunt. Just give it a quick nip up. But I'd say this is going to be one of many times.
So, what you might be able to do,
I'll cut from here on an angle, back from that hole.
sneak the saw through there.
Yeah, I'm just going to go like this, Dan. Like that.
Yeah. Keep it in here as neat as you can.
Having Dan, that's great. He's an ex-boat builder. He knows how things are put together, so he knows how we can rip them apart really well.
And then if you go on the inside on the chain locker, which will be this ball, right, you'll be able to follow that saw line. There's no point in cutting through the top and going, oh, that's wicked.
This thing used to be called Harmony.
Oh, look. As they renamed it, look, it's called the Harmony underneath, look. That's what she's done.
Bad luck.
That's right.
Some Michelangelo has come along, painted over the top of it and put Belle Canto over it. No good.
Harmony? Never change the name of your boat, eh? Because it's a superstition if you change the name of your boat. It's a superstition that they think it will sink. Don't get a boat and change its name, otherwise it'll sink.
Why don't you have bananas at sea?
Because it's a seaman superstition. Change the name on this thing. Fucking here she is on the rocks. There you go, that's what you get.
It's really bad luck to change the name of a boat. And I think this half cabin is a perfect example of that.
Good? You're up?
Yep.
You can tell when Jayde's not happy. Just the look makes you just about fall over on your back and want to cry.
Ooh, the death eyes.
It's scary. It's like Cruella de Vil.
Whoosh. Whoosh.
Oh, Luke just likes throwing shit at me. Look at that.
I just need to take a few deep breaths, calm down, get back to work, and I'll get him back later.
Every salvage. I'm always the one that gets hurt. I don't think anyone has a scratch or a bruise except for me.
Survey says, yes, she actually has been pretty unlucky these last couple of weeks.
Mozzie bites.
That was after hours.
Jayde. Oh, that's a goodie.
Fucking spiders everywhere. Man, it's like Spider Village in there. I need to get rid of all these spiders. It's just a cabin full of spiders. I've got to have to get in here and cut that last bulkhead. But I'd rather if these guys weren't in there spoiling my day. Crawling inside some of those cavities inside this thing, it's not easy, especially when it's just fully loaded with rainforest spiders. Like, clean them out. You know how you clean them out? With a chainsaw.
There's no pot of gold at the end of this rainbow, The Belle Canto is an extreme salvage retrieval job.
Give us that chainsaw, Cecil.
Jayde was going pretty good on the chainsaw until Luke decided that he wasn't doing it good enough.
Jordan's been pussyfooting around with that chainsaw for ages. He's not making much headway.
I'll finish the bottom section with a shit chain and slice it right up, and then we'll get the new one and punch straight through this deck.
I'm gonna give him a demonstration on how it's done.
Yeah, we can all see that he's getting right into it.
No one should ever give that man a chainsaw. You gotta let everyone else have a turn.
He had his turn. He had his turn and he was shit at it. He wasn't thrashing it enough.
Oh, come on.
He wasn't. He was just, you know, and he's...
You just didn't want to miss out.
Of course I didn't. I have FOMO all the time. Who doesn't love chainsaws? Like, honestly.
Smoke's definitely not the ideal thing to come off a chainsaw, especially not off the blade. Generally, smoke means that it's not cutting anything, so it's not the ideal situation.
Even when they're blunt, they cut. It's called burn through.
We're just about wetting our pants watching Luke with a chainsaw, just wringing its neck, thrashing the absolute piss out of it.
Fucking look at the saw! Saw's cutting off Mad Max.
Does he not realise that he's basically killed that thing already?
You're a fucking idiot! You're a crack, mate! What the fuck are you been smoking?
I've got the new chain on it.
2 teeth left on it, I'll fold them back to nothing.
It's fucked.
Chainsaw's blunt, Luke doesn't give a shit. He'll just push it through. He'll just keep burning through it. He'll wring its neck until something else goes.
There's actually like not even any metal left there.
Hey, it's good to go. We got shitloads of cuts in it.
I want to have an Action Man figure with an optional chainsaw. Get the optional chainsaw for additional $9.95.
Yeah, the boys. When you see him this and busted up, it's hard not to think about the original people who built it. You know, like with all the frame marks, you know, they got like frame 1B, frame 2B, and you can sort of see all the effort they went through to put it together. It would have started off in a pair of plans, and then some dude and cut it all. And a team of guys would have worked for a year or 2 or 3 to put it together. It's a big boat. It was. That's why there's so many control cables, because it's all dual control from upstairs and downstairs. But it's what we do best, fuck things up. Yeah!
Every bit we try and slide out of there seems to just get snagged on a rock. There's no clear entry, there's no clear exit. They're slippery, they're not fun to fall on, twisted ankles. It's not going to be easy.
Ready, tank? Lift. Keep going.
I come up with an idea to get all the flat bits of boat and join them all together with tech screws and layers, and then tie floats onto it, and so they don't come apart, and we can float 10 or 15 bits of boat into the shore in one.
Get that, is that motor right down? Piece of piss. Good job, that's one out. One out. 18 to go.
Always finding a solution to the next problem.
Yeah, and that's what we are. We are solution makers.
Yeah.
That's our job, really.
Problem solvers.
Problem solvers. Exactly that. That's what Salvage is about. It's about making as many solutions to the endless amounts of problems that come our way as quickly as we can.
We've got to use a dinghy, get these smaller bits right in as close as I can to the beach, run the cruiser down, hook them up and drag them up the beach, get them out of the water. Yeah, so I've got to run 3 jobs at once and by myself. Everyone else is still on the rocks.
3 jobs at once is a major problem.
Drag them up the beach, get them out of the piss, and get them high and dry so they don't go floating away again.
Maybe then just start bundling those sticks with whatever rope we've got.
Taking my eyes off for 2 seconds, turn around, dinghy's drifting out to sea.
If the dinghy floats away, there goes the job.
It's already a couple hundred metres out. Offshore breeze is taking it, and I know I'm going to be struggling to catch it. It's going to be drifting to sea. We're screwed. We're done. It's our number 1 tool, and it's on me if it's gone.
Jordan has lost control of the team's dinghy.
Boat blown offshore, he's got no shirt on.
His desperate rescue attempt is happening in the bay just around the corner.
He's probably had enough.
I don't like the crew being in any more risk than they have to be. But at the end of the day, I can't control everything. If he wants to prance around with no shirt on, so be it. Good luck to him.
If he gets irriganjied, my workplace cover is going to be like, how did he get in the water? And be like, well, he's a full-blown sick mother. That's how.
He's a bit gun-ho, you know, he goes hard at things sometimes without a whole lot of forethought.
Just into it.
He's just into it, like, and that's probably, you know, his greatest attribute and one of his weaknesses all at the same time. You know, he just throws himself at things, and that's what Salvage requires. Throw yourself at it until you break, and then go again.
Crocodiles have been keen on him.
If I can't catch this thing now, it's going to keep drifting, and we're not going to be able to get it. We don't have another boat to get it. It's going to keep drifting until someone else just bumps into it. I know there's jellyfish. I know there's crocs. I'm not thinking about it.
He's doing it. Look at him go.
He's getting it.
And weapon, that's why he's part of the Salvage squad.
I'm holding on to it. I don't even have the energy to get in. I'll just have to hang off the side of it for a while.
Right there. Bam.
Catch me breath, get back on with it, back to work. And I won't be coming back by myself. Next time I'm out there, someone's getting in.
I was lucky I got in when I did. I'm glad I took my boots off because I only just made it. Now I'm fucking knackered.
Not like I can just call it a day, go and lay down on the beach under the palms. That's just not real. I've still got to finish the day. I've still got more crap to tow in.
Hey, Johnny, don't lose the bait this time. He won't, we'll look after him.
It's been a huge day. Everyone's knackered. But in reality, we haven't even scratched the surface of this job.
Luke, why am I always the one that's dragging shit?
Because you're too small to lift anything, that's why.
Dragging work.
You're a good dragger.
The damaged pontoon they rescued earlier is still on the beach, waiting for the owner to repair it. A reminder that Funnel Bay has not been kind to Team Salvage. And there's more to come.
Tomorrow is when the fun really starts. Funnel Bay, eh?
Salvage Bay.
Salvage Bay. One day we'll actually never get to come back here. I think we said that last time.
Yeah.
Next time.
Takes about $1,500 to fill up. Just spare change.
How do you get to 1,500? There's not enough digits on the screen.
How much fun is smashing shit?
Yeah. Fire, boats, destruction. It's all of his favourite things put into one.
I live for this.
And I'm there, of course.
We've got a mean current coming through and a crosswind.
Need to go back there. Am I good?
Everything's actually against us. The last thing I want is for the girls to have a crack again and blow it all to pieces.